Hey, what's up people, MildFact here. Today I'm trying out PUBG Mobile with my Moqi i7S with the Snapdragon 710 and 6 gigs of RAM. So thanks again for Snail for providing me this awesome device. This is a device which really is a truly gaming smartphone. It's looking weird outside, as you guys can clearly see, like a PS Vita or PSP or something like that. So we do have all the buttons as those consoles do have, like the L1, R1 triggers, our X, Y, Z, our joysticks. We do have a stereo speakers on the back. Also a camera, of course, a selfie camera as well. You can just use this device just as a normal smartphone as you would know, but just with this form factor, which is basically a PS Vita built around a smartphone. Well, anyways, so this one's pretty interesting, of course. PUBG Mobile is one of the most liked games out there, and I will try it out first with PUBG Mobile. Before I gonna go into detail with controlling and all that stuff, I want to go to the settings first. Graphics. So the Snapdragon 710 is a high mid-range chipset from Snapdragon itself. So you can play this game via any additional tool with HD and high frame rate, which is quite okay. So I will try today to play on the highest settings. So I'm gonna go with colorful. I'm gonna enable anti-aliasing. Shadows are enabled as well. Alright, and basically, first of all, let's go to the training ground. I will show you guys a little bit how everything works with that controlling scheme. So you have to see it like this. Every button you press is something like a macro, which transfers one-to-one into the game itself as a touch gesture. So as you guys can already see here, it's quite interesting actually. So Moqi has an overlay, and via the overlay you can customize a lot of stuff. So if you go to the pencil here, we can actually just adjust everything as we would like to, like the joystick, or let's say additional buttons. We can then adjust those additional buttons to whatever you want. So as example here, and I can just press any button which isn't taken right now. And yeah, that's that. That's the magic really. And you can also download already uploaded controlling schemes from other players which have this device. So everything is really interesting. As example, I customized a little bit beforehand. So on this side, I'm really controlling everything just like the normal touchscreen we would play with. On the left side, I can really look around and shoot and aim with that trigger here, as well as the shoulder buttons are used for zooming and shooting. And yeah, let's see how this transfers to the real world gaming. You have to absolutely get used to that, but after you get used to this, really, a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's go. Let's play that new Evo Ground. Still no idea how that really works from the other zombie mode. And as for my newest viewers, guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, as I'm releasing new videos every day with different devices and different games. So hit the bell to stay tuned. All right. So this one's really quite good spec as well. As mentioned at the beginning, the Snapdragon 710 and everything. And performance overall really stable as well, with a good frame rate, as my videos are in 60 FPS. If you would experience any frame rate droppage, you guys could see that as well. As mentioned, I customized the controlling as well. So those buttons do crouching and all that stuff, jumping around, reloading. And you can get this device from my Amazon link down below. It's officially out from Moqi itself, or Snail, let's say that. You can get it via Amazon, really easily delivered to your doorsteps. I still have to get used to this myself. It's a really different to play with those buttons and everything. But I will try to give my best actually. Alright. And it's really working, so you can really adjust a lot of stuff here, beginning from the smoothness while controlling your character with those joysticks, as well as the frame rate from this one. So it's really interesting. You can do a lot of stuff with this, especially with emulators, which I will do additional videos for. So this one's really a blessing actually if you plan to game a lot on your device. It also comes with a big and hefty 6000 milliamperes of battery life, which easily gets through one day with heavy usage. Oh, I'm gonna take the DP here, that's for sure. So you really have to get used to the controls, which really isn't hard. There's a big steep learning curve. Let's see if we can find like zombies or something. I want to shoot at something. So it's also really responsive overall. There is almost no delay. I can't really feel any delay whatsoever. So that's absolutely something positive. Alright, let me change the scope here for a sec. 3x scope is actually a little bit better. And yeah, this is what happens if you aren't used to the controls. You still really have a big disadvantage if you are still learning everything. And it's a good point to really wrap this video up. The performance is great. Even though we are playing on the highest settings, I couldn't really manage to see any big frame rate droppage. And overall, it's really a blessing. It's a device for me, at least, which came through, which I really love. I learned to love this device. Thanks again for Snail for providing me this beauty here. And you can also check the link down below to get to this device itself. Great job at the guys from Snail. The Moqi i7S is an outstandingly good device. See you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye guys.